welcome. We should be going live now. Since I pushed the button, it has to go live. So for those who do not know me, my name is Cameron Garlick. I am the creator of, well, this is GFunnel. It's really cool. Probably the best thing ever. I'll explain why. Okay, in this video, I'm going to explain kind of starting your business. Starting your business from scratch, right? Like, let's say you're like, I don't even know. I haven't even started a business. I'll go over why you want to start a business, especially now. Now in the age of what we're experiencing, you definitely want to start your own business. You definitely want to start gaining your own sense of wealth. You definitely do, because if you're going to rely on somebody else, like the government or whoever it is, to create wealth or to create success or to create freedom for you, well, you're going to be waiting for probably forever. Okay, so in this specific section, I'm going to go over, again, we're going to go over starting your business, how to do it, why to do it, right? Why the frig would you even start a business? We'll go over that, okay? We'll go over how to structure it, and we might even touch into a little bit of how to get it registered. Because if you know all of these things, guess what happens? You win, you succeed, period, okay? So we'll be going over, again, a lot of these things, so stick with me. You want to be here, you want to watch this. I can promise you that you will love it. So let's dive in really quick. So, why business? Why are we jumping in? So first, again, why do you want to create a business of your own? Here's why, okay? So let's say you start a 9-to-5 job. There's nothing wrong with the 9-to-5 job at all. Nothing, right? Nothing at all wrong with the 9-to-5 job. So why would you ever leave it? Why would you ever want to go and build your own solution? Why would you ever want to go and do that? Why would you want to do it? It doesn't make any sense, right? Because it's uncomfortable. I mean, who in their right mind wants to be an entrepreneur? Who in their right mind wants to go through the struggles that you go through on a day-to-day basis of being an entrepreneur? Yeah, it's not a little happy, oh my gosh, sprinkly trip. It's not. It's not. It's difficult. It's hard. I want you to know that. Okay, and I'm future pacing you. It is difficult. It is so difficult that you will fail and you will fail and you will fail and you will fail and again and again. But it takes that one time. And then what does it do? What is the door that opens? So let's imagine a door really quick. Okay, there's a door. Let's see, start your business. Sorry, I'm just messaging. There's a door. And you're opening the door. And when you open this door, okay, imagine there's an entire whole new reality for a sec, okay? So the entrepreneurial journey is kind of like that, but the pain and the frustration is finding the door. Once you find the door and you open it and you step into a new perception, that's when your whole reality changes. So again, I look at this, so something that we title this the Perception Hacker's Journey. Now, why perception hackers? Why is it a journey? Like, what is that, right? Here's why. The Perception Hacker's Journey, right, is designed to take you from where you're currently at, which is a state of choice and perception, to channel you through a journey to where you hack the specific perception that you're in. I know that sounds like, well, I know that. That's basic. That's easy, right? I know that. Then why aren't you doing it? And it's not your fault. Don't worry. No, don't worry. There's a system around you, and the system around you is, in a sense, enslaving you. Now let's jump back to that 9-to-5 for a second. That 9-to-5 is great. Oh my gosh. Kind of wish I had one right now too. I'm kidding. Going through the entrepreneur journey. I'm not saying to leave it. I'm actually saying if you don't have one, maybe get one so you have a steady flow of income. But I want you to position yourself a little bit different. I want you to position yourself in such a way that you look at it as you're contracting with that job, meaning these people are hiring you, they're contracting with you to work. I want you to position it that way, that they need you more than you need them. I know it's hard, but I want you to position it that way. And here's why. Let's say you go and you work your job, and let's say that job is $30 an hour. That job's $40 an hour. Now ask yourself, are you performing at your peak at the $30 or $40 an hour? And let's say the answer is no. No, I am not. I'm sitting around and I'm lazy. Well, then all you're doing is there collecting a check, and you're probably thinking and imagining, I want to go create my own X. I want to go travel. I want to do those things. You're thinking like an entrepreneur and you're bored as hell. That's am I wrong? You're bored. That's why you're not performing at the peak. If you were excited, you'd be performing at the peak. So the entrepreneur journey requires you to perform at your peak. It requires you to change the mindset, to change the direction, to change the structure of again, maybe of what you've done in your past, your habits and whatnot, and to restructure who you are as an individual, but more importantly, what you're creating. Okay, and I know that's like, wait, isn't that backwards? Or don't you want to, you focus on your what you're creating, and then you focus on who you are as a person? That's the most, no. Here's why. You're going to change. You're going to change. Maybe you're a happy go-getter now, and maybe in a few years you hate everybody because you got screwed over. I don't know. You're going to change. But if you can build your correct foundation, the only thing that changes in your business, okay, the only thing is certain variables. And all you have to do is predict them. If you can predict these variables and measure these variables and be consistent with these variables, you win. So, in this specific section, we're going to be kind of walking over that, and I'm going to be showing you why GFunnel is the best tool to use, period. And I know that that's arrogant. I understand. I know that that's prideful. I know that that's ego-bearing. I understand that. But I don't lie. I have to tell the truth, so I'm telling you the truth. But again, I know that those are the things. Are there so many other solutions out there? There are. That's why we created GFunnel. There are so many solutions. I mean, heck, you could probably be looking at like a computer right now. If you're on your phone, oh, thank God you don't have 5,000 tabs open. But if you're on your computer, I can probably guarantee if you're watching this right now, you probably have like 5,000 tabs open. You're trying to wonder the direction that you're going to go. You don't know what you're going to do. Like, oh my gosh, it's so everywhere. But you do want some freedom. You do want that type of peace. Okay? I know it. I felt it. I know it. I know it. You want the freedom. You don't want to necessarily be under somebody else's dictatorship, like your boss. Oh my gosh, he tells you what to do. Heaven forbid. You want to be free. I get it. But there are steps. There are steps to take. So I want you to kind of compare the military for just a second. Let's say you jump in the military, whether you're military or not, right? You start with the position. Let's just say theoretically that position is private. You start as a private, right? And through your work, you end up getting promoted. Let's say you get promoted to a colonel or a major. I mean, those are up. You'd go to a sergeant first, and then lieutenant, and then, yeah, anyways. But there are steps to getting promoted. Just like in your job, there are steps to getting promoted. So all you have to do is create this imaginary promotion where you start as private and then you go up from there. All you have to do is do that while you're building your business. Okay, so don't wear the ego hat of I'm a CEO, you should hear me. There's 5 billion CEOs. Every single person on Facebook puts their profile as CEO of this company, a CEO of this company. No one's ever even heard of the friggin' thing. Nobody knows the company. Nobody has any clue. No one has a clue that, let's say you're that person. No one has a clue that you exist. If you're making under $1 million per year, nobody has a clue. And I want you to look at that for a second. I mean, in your city, in your area, where you're at currently, right? Just think for just a second. How many people are there? There's freaking millions. There are millions of people. And let's just say you can offer something like, let's say it's $100 a month. right? Let's say it's $1,000 a month. To 1 million people, I mean, how many people do you need? Let's say you get 100 people, just 100. 100, and you're charging, you have a product that you can get that has enough value that you can get $100 a month for. And you get 100 people. What is 100 times 100? Isn't it 10,000? Great. You're making $10,000 per month. $10,000 per month, right? Times that by 12. That's $120,000 per year. That's higher than 80 to 90% of the paying jobs on the market. And all you did is you got 100 people to pay $100 a month. Not 100 people a month, 100 people one time, whether it's within, again, a month's period of time, a quarter, a half a year, or a year. You got 100 people that you went and you served based off of processes and systems that are paying $100 a month. 100 earns you $10,000 per month. Now, okay, I'm going to show you a business model and everything. I'll show you, right? Again, we'll jump to the foundations. I'll show you this stuff. I'll show you a business model that allowed us to get 12,000 in a month. 12,000 individual software users within a month. I mean, it felt illegal to get that many people at that much time, but there was a consequence, and the consequence was things break. Oh my gosh. This is where you'll find a principle that we end up using called ACE, right? Your acquisition, creation, and expansion. ACE. There's a specific principle that we apply, right, for that specific case. So you're going to come in. I get some calls. You're going to come in, right? You're going to build a business. You're going to go sell. You're going to go market, right? You're going to go do those things. That state is called acquisition. That's in the A in ACE, acquisition. The next state is we call creation. Creation is the ability to see, to think, and to create. Right? We create with our words. Create. Right? That's the C in ACE. The E is the expansion aspects. And if you apply those concepts, you win. Period. So, that being said, we're going to dive into some fundamental aspects, and I'm going to show you again why GFunnel is the best. There's no hidden agenda here. I'm going to show you why GFunnel is the best, why you should have an account on GFunnel, why you should build in GFunnel. I'm going to show you every aspect of that, so that way you feel comfortable. So it's not just like, well, I'm getting pitched by some random stuff that's promising me all these things. I'm just going to show you why, and feel free if you're just like, no, this isn't for me. Bye. Our culture is not for you. And what I mean by that is we look for value seekers, because again, we offer a free solution. And if you're not willing to take some of the value, some of the videos, some of the content that we have, and you're like, no, it's not for me, I need to go, then it is not for you yet. But eventually, you'll gain some value and you'll be back. So let's dive into, again, these fundamental steps. I'm going to show you quickly GFunnel, and then we're going to dive in, okay? So this way you have a little bit of everything. So that being said, let's dive in. So now I'm here, okay? We're in the GFunnel platform. There's a few things to look at. Oh my gosh, it looks so chaotic. No, it doesn't. You've been on Facebook. It's almost identical to Facebook. The only difference is you have this. Well, I mean, there's a lot of difference, but you have, see this marker on the side right here, right? That we organize certain things for a profile. That's basically the difference. I mean, this is like your Facebook from this way down. We just have these specific things because people are interested in articles. They're interested in learning. So we want to make sure that people learn. So we have a blog section here. And just so you know, let's say you're a creator, a digital creator, a content creator, whatever the case it is. I want you to know that you can actually create your own blogs. Look. You can create your own blogs and drive your own traffic. And look, it is displayed to all of our members. It is displayed to everybody. So you can keep on creating blogs and blogs and blogs and drive traffic to you. And if you're like, well, but how do I make money? Okay, so let's pull up a profile really quick. Actually, I'll pull up my profile. Let me pull up my profile really quick. In my profile or anyone else's profile, any profile that's created, you have something called an online store. You know what an online store is? What is it? I mean, an online store is something that you can sell. You can sell your stuff on there. Let's say you offer services. Let's say you offer digital solutions. Doesn't really matter. You can sell it to our people. And right now it's free. So if it's like, wait, what? So you could come in here, right? You could jump into your online store and then you can create your projects. Like, for instance, I offer a free consultation to a lot of our clients, the clients that are coming in building. I want them taken care of. Okay, so that's why I offer this free consultation. I'm going to do one thing. I noticed that this was a little bright. So let's make sure that it's not as bright. Shall we? Let's do this. Alrighty. We'll just go ahead. I just noticed it's bright. It's probably from the light. I have different lights around me. That's okay. The focus isn't me. The focus is what we're looking at. Okay, so we have something called an online store where you can add your own products on this online store, and you can share a tracking link to this online store. I'll go over the importance of this members tracking link. It's very important. I mean, we have it practically everywhere. Okay, we have it in here, and I'll share an open mic, so this way everybody has an open mic if they want to join, if they want to see, if they want to do. This is our open mic session. So I just shared it within the chat, so you can jump in. Again, if you're watching it, let's go here. Let's see, join open mic. Okay, if you're watching it here and let's say it's already recorded, you're probably not going to come in and see me live. But if you're on live, this is why it makes sense to jump into lives. If you're on lives, I mean, jump in, communicate. That's why it's there, right? And one of the things that we share is a specific live feed that you can come in, you can log into. It's pretty awesome. Okay, just jump in there. Okay, that being said, let's dive back. So we have this marketplace that you can post things in. If you take a look, we have something called the marketplace. So you can come in, you can create those items on those marketplaces. Now those specific items will come in, right? They'll come in and you can join them, okay? So first, we have this platform that is designed for you to share your creations, share your content. It's also designed to give you knowledge, right? We have courses, we have education, we have podcasts, we have certain discussions, so you can come in and you can discuss certain things if you want. But the big thing is we have this referral link that generates you money, generates you passive money, okay? And I'll get into that a little bit later. We have this place that can, gosh, if you want a job, right? Or if you want to post a job, you can find a job or you can post a job, okay? We have this marketplace where people can find different items that you're selling, right? We have this event place, so if you're doing an event, so right now my events are open mic. So I'm doing open mic session. So if I'm doing an event, guess what happens? People can come in here, people can join, and people can see live. We have a live broadcast. And each and every event, I'll just kind of show you, has its own community. You have your event, you have your broadcast room, you have who's going to it, you have a community of people that can come in and respond. You have discussions, goals, tasks, you have files that can be shared. You have different products like marketplaces that think of it as like a merch marketplace or anything. Those can be sold. You can put courses within that event, right? There's a lot that you can actually do. There's a lot that you can do within this side, okay? Why is that important? Like, why are all of these things that I'm going through is important? It's because these are forms and platforms of communication. Like, you need platforms of communication. You need to be able to communicate with people. And right now, right, Facebook owns this traffic. But when you bring people in, you own that information because we capture that information and we give you that information based off of your value. And you can message these people, right? Think of it as like a digital business card. Okay, when you bring somebody in, it captures the information automatically for you, and you can share content. So now any and all of your content that is shared, right, and you're sharing it on Facebook, information can be captured. And not only that, let's say you decide you find some value of somebody else. Like, let's say I post something and you're like, wow, that was the coolest thing in the absolute world. Let's just say that's the case. You could share it and you could bring people in. And not only could you get their information, right? Their information because you're sharing it, but you can get paid for that too. Crazy, huh? You have a business card that can freaking pay you? I think that's kind of cool. That's just me. So, but that's one thing. The next thing is your personal profile. Your personal profile, you can come in here and you can share this information. Okay, you can share it. And I can simply come here and I can say, you know what? I'm gonna share this, but I only want my subscribers to see it. So now people, again, you could set up a membership or whatever you want where people have to subscribe to you, to your profile, to your content, whether it's for free or whether it's paying for it, to be able to see your value that you share. All within, again, one platform. And we have so many different other things. Now, this is just the base platform. Again, we also have like our support in there, so you can get our support. We'll have different updates in there, so you can see improvements and updates, and you can say, oh, I have a new idea. Let me come in and let me submit a new idea, right? And then we can have some of the dev team or myself go and create this stuff. So we're working as a whole to create a solution, a really good solution. That's the surface level. It dives so much deeper. So as we're diving deeper, up here we have applications. See that popping it up? If you take a look, gosh, I can come in and I can use this, and I can come in and I can edit pictures if I want. If you're like, what do you mean? So I can come in here. Let's just grab some picture. I don't know. Let's find a picture. Let's see. Picture. Let's see what we have here. Let me just grab something like. Let me grab something like this. I don't know. So there we go. We have Perception Hackers Live. Now this is a picture. Now if you take a look, I can come here and I can select the picture. I can come here, I can edit it just like I would on Photoshop. Wow, so crazy, right? Let me exit these guys. So you're saying that you have Photoshop here? It's like 100%. This is Photoshop. Okay, it's a little bit different. It's Photopea, but it's the same tools and function as Photoshop. There's an app. Okay, let's say another app. I mean, we have apps like running your own advertisement. So let's say you're like, I want to run my own advertisement. We have AI apps within here that allow you to run your own advertisement. That's kind of pre-done for you. Okay. Let's just say you want to do something else. I want to architect my own ideas, right? And it's like, oh, okay, let's architect our own ideas. So let me log in really quick. I want to architect my own ideas. So you could come in here and you could simulate your ideas. So you could come in here and you could create a landing page. You can create the follow-up sequences. You can create all of these things. And again, there's video walkthroughs on any of the templates that you use. And then you can press the simulate. And then when you simulate, guess what happens? It shows you your revenue growth. Whoa, magic, right? It's so magical. And then if you want, there's a bunch of different blueprints that you can choose from, okay? That's just one solution, architect, okay? You can say, well, I need contracts. We have a contract hub solution. Or I need AI. You know what, that's what I need. I need to accomplish and establish some AI. Let me jump into that account real quick. So now you're here, let's jump into this one really quick. Now you could jump in and you can build your AI bots. You can say, well, I want an AI sales rep or sales associate, or gosh, I want a custom customer service, like a customer service agent that comes in and talks and does things. First, you can build out the stages. There's pre-done stages based off of templates, and when you're building it, the prompt helps you build out specific stages. But there's stages to build out these specific prompts, automatically structures them for you, automatically connects them for you, and then you can say, well, I want it active on these specific channels. I want it active within my Go High Level account. I want it active within my voice channels, right? Again, all of this stuff is brought, I mean, we bring it to you, right? We bring the very best solutions on the market. We bring those to you. But anyways, that way you have it on one side. Then you can come in, you can build out automations for it, and then you can come in, you can train the thing. So that way it understands, again, specific aspects of training, right? You can do all of that. That's just flows. That's nothing too crazy, right? That's flows. You could come in here, you could do, I mean, so many different things, like lead connector. If you're familiar with lead connector, Go High Level, right? You could come in here and you could manage, let's say you're managing a project. You're like, oh my gosh, we're managing this. You can come in here, you can build out all of your automation. So you can come in here and say, oh, I want to build out my system operations. I'm gonna build out my customer onboarding. I'm gonna build out my user verification modules, right? And then you can either use the AI to build these structured processes out. If you don't know the structured processes, then you can say, I don't know the structured processes. Well, if you don't know them, right, then you can say, how do I build them out? You use the AI, and the AI will build them out for you. But there's a ton of stuff that you can do on it. So now, why is GFunnel the best tool and solution to ever use? Like, period. It's done. It's you have the solution and it is yours. Why? I want you to think for a sec. Why? Well, not only do we have all of the software solutions that you ever need, but see this little button, this plus sign, you can add your own. So if you're missing, like, let's say you're dealing with Notion, and you need Notion added, you add it. Let's say you're dealing with Salesforce. Salesforce is your backend. You're not using like a lead connector as your CRM or anything else, which we provide. You're not using those things. Well, guess what? Right there, you add it. You add it. You add it. Okay? That's why it's the best, because now it organizes everything. Instead of having 5 billion tech or 5 billion tabs open, gosh, all your tools are here. If you want to draw out some diagrams, click on the diagram side and you draw out some diagrams. Okay, so now while I'm here, we're gonna dive in a little bit, because again, we're focusing on the fundamental of starting your business. So hopefully, maybe I didn't go over like why GFunnel is so freaking awesome, why it's the best solution ever. It's because any better solution, you can just add them to our platform, which hopefully that makes us the best, right? So that makes it, we're going to dive in to starting a business. Let me find one, starting a business. Okay. We're going to jump into the module of starting a business. So this way, anything and everything that I create, I always do it as a blueprint module. So this way, you have the idea. So I can sit here and I can preach and I can pitch you on anything, right? I can do that. But you know what I would rather do? I would rather come in and show you the exact idea, so this way you can visually see it. I'm a visual learner. Hopefully you are. I'm a visual learner. So if you're a visual learner, stick with me, right? Stick here. We'll cover some cool stuff, I promise. So you went over GFunnel. Again, before I continue, let me show you how to create a free GFunnel account. It's free. You can upgrade, of course. I want you to upgrade. I want you to pay us money. I do. There's no hidden agenda there. I want more users within our platform. Okay? We need more users within our platform. So we have the desire to get more users within our platform. So if you're not a user yet, go create an account. Go create an account. Whether you're doing a free account or a paid account, I don't care yet. I want you to go into paid because we make more money and we can expand more. Okay? But there's a time frame for that. Okay? What I want to show you is yeah, I'll just show you the setup. I'll just show you walk through it. It's pretty easy. So if I'm here, right, let me log out really quick. So if I log out, And we have like support centers and whatnot, so we have like those things. So all you do is you're here on the whole page, right? Simple. It's just we have a simple, straightforward homepage. Tried to get rid of a lot of the fanciness. We'll probably adjust it, but that's for now. It's okay. Okay. Again, we have so many different softwares that have won so many different awards in here. You want to be in here, I promise you. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna just click that button. Create your free account. Yeah, it's free. I know that that's a trigger word for somebody. Nothing's for free. Right? And they certain like Karens, or what do they call them? Darrens if it's a male. Darrens come in and say, no, nothing's for free. And they freak out. Well, this is. There's a reason. Like, it's not like the hidden agenda. Here's the hidden agenda. I'll share it with you. There is a reason it is for free. It's so our barrier to entry is nothing. Then when people get into our ecosystem and start using it, they start valuing the solutions. What do you think people are going to do when they start valuing the solutions and they start using stuff more and more and more? They're going to want more, because the natural human wants to they just want more. We're consumers. We want more. So the exchange is, do you want more value? Right? You want more software, you want more solutions. Just like anyone else would sell you a software, not hiding anything, anyone else would sell you a software. The softwares are just in one place. So that revenue, that you're like, ooh, I'll pay $100, or we have multiple different packages. I'll pay this. When you pay it in, it now adds to our foundation. So think of it as you're investing into your future, into your software. Yes, you are, but there's a big but. You're also investing into the foundation that is supporting your business. Why the frig wouldn't you do that? You want that. So now it amplifies you, it amplifies your creation, amplifies everything that you're doing. I would want that. And that's why I was sharing you before, like when we launched a master resale rights program, we got 12,000 users. 12,000 users within a month's period of time. 1,000. We're getting, there are some days where, again, we open the gates just a little bit. We're getting at over 1,000 users per day. That sounds, I mean, it felt kind of illegal. I'm telling you it did. Why? It's because most cases, like, you do advertisement and you're like, oh, I got one lead here and one lead here. Oh, in a month's period of time, I got 100 leads. We had over 1,000 in a freaking day. We didn't pay for marketing. What the crap? It's because of the processes and systems that we created. That's it, period. So that's why I want a barrier to enter to be zero, because if I can get 10,000, 20,000, 40,000 people in a freaking day to create their free account, there's a conversion rate there, right? And there's a conversion rate of people that actually want to grow, the value seekers, and people that are just there to waste time, the diluters, right? There's those things. But if you come in, right, how you do it, you just click create an account, okay? It's gonna take you to this little beautiful page with people smiling at you, doing like little, yeah. Wanting to make you feel happy. Go in, you put your first or your full name there, you put your email there, and then you go and you create an account, okay? Once you do that, you're gonna activate it. So we have I believe it's called personal activation. It's gonna take you to a page called personal activation. Now, let me just make sure that I might have to log in first. Okay, I don't have to log in. Normally I do. But it's going to take you to a quick page, personal activation. There's going to be a video here that's going to walk you through, in a sense, what to do. But basically what you do is you just fill out this little form here, right? Why do we fill out this form? It's, again, it takes seconds to do. Like, again, I'll show you. So let's say I did that. I say password, 123 money sign. We're going to show you it just because we want you to, again, verify that it is you. Because, again, there's a lot of software that we give you access to, so we push that forward, okay? Then you'll go to next, right? What's your legal name? GFunnel demo. We'll put that phone number. Why not? It'll override it. Again, if you're like, I don't want text messages, then click no text messages. And then from there, just let us know. What are you doing? Are you a business that is working, right? Like, are you a working business? If the answer is, well, yeah, then click work. If you click work, it's going to walk through a few different things. Who are you? I'm the business owner. Okay, well, what's your organization name? It's this. Can you tell us a little bit about it? We use AI in the back end to help create you content in a profile and everything else. So do your best. You just say that. What are we? GFunnel is an all-in-one social platform, social media platform for entrepreneurs. Okay, that's our focus, is entrepreneurship. It really is. It's business, it's entrepreneurship. We don't care about anything else. We do. I'm a human, right? But yeah, we focus on entrepreneurship. But let's say you had it that simple. That's what we are. Perfect. Okay, which industries do you serve? Okay, there's a few different industries here, and you just pick. I'm a business professional, right? Let me jump back on that trend. Business professional services. It'll ask you if it's registered. Again, why it's doing these is because we have steps. If you're not registered, we're gonna walk you through the registration. So again, in this video, even in this video, we've had some time here, right? 35 minutes or so. I think, is that right? 35 minutes, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, roughly. We're gonna walk through that too, how to do it, right? So let's just say you're like, I'm not registered right now. That's okay, you're not registered, fine. Do you have a website? Yes, I have a website. The website is www.gfunnel.com. gfunnel.com, perfect. And then from there, you're gonna say, how did you hear about us? So let's say you're on YouTube right now. Click on YouTube, right? And then let us know that you're not a robot, because we want to filter that crap out. We don't want robots to spam this stuff. And then, again, are you from the U.S. or are you closer to the EU? Let's just say it's the U.S. We recommend the U.S. And then from there, read your documents. So it'll come in, member agreement. So you understand this is the member agreement, right? Click the independent agreement. So you understand that you are working as an independent. So you have a software solution that you're getting, but you are working as an independent business or an independent person, right? So you're not working as GFunnel, you're working as an independent person. So go through that, it'll load, go through the documentation. Go through our terms and services. So this way, again, you understand what our terms and services are. Go through our privacy policy so you understand how your information and your data is protected, okay? Go through all of those things. And then once you understand that, click the I agree, I accept, right? And submit it. Pretty easy. The next step, what you do is you come through this. Now this one's a little bit different. Here's why. So let me actually, I'll refresh this page. I'm not logged in right now, so again, because I just skipped a step. So let me go in as if I was logged in, okay? So now I should be logged in, so I'm just going to refresh this guy. And now it'll show me that I'm logged in here, okay? So now I'm logged in, it'll pull up a little profile here. So you can simply copy this. Again, you can share your own comment here, but copy this, add what you want it to do, right? Share. Now if we have a bunch of spammers that come in and say, hey, I sell this, and you should message me on this. Well, the beautiful thing, this works as a filter. So anytime that we see that, we actually delete the entire account and block it. We don't want spammers in here. This works as one of our filters. So if you're like, well, how would you even have this? It is one of our filtering systems. We want to make sure you're actually legitimate, and it is our filtering system. If you're a spammer, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to come here and you're going to write your spam message, right? Guess who are the only people that see it? Us. No other member sees this. No other member, period, sees this information. It's only us. Okay? So when you're saying, hey, I'm excited to connect with everybody, you're actually only messaging us until you connect with more people. Great, right? It's a good filter. Then you'll come in, next stage. Once you add that in, right? Next stage. Then we go over, this is important, how you make money in the platform. How you can make money through software referrals, where let's say people sign up, 50% reoccurring revenue plus, because we do multi-tier payouts. Why did we do a multi-tier? So it's not just you grinding forever. We want a multi-tier so that way you can get rewarded for your actions and for your pure value, because we feel that your value should go down about 3 levels, so that's what we do. Next thing we jump into is referrals on services. So let's say there's software services, subscriptions, and we have VAs, or we have people covering the social media aspects. We give you a 20% reoccurring commission on those things as well. Product commissions, anything that's sold on that marketplace that I went over. Let's say people sell on those things, you gain commissions as well, right? You gain, again, based on your membership, right? You also gain verified member bonuses. So if you take a look, we have this filtering system. There is a verified member bonus. The verified member bonus is $1 on every free or paid member that come in. So some of you have communities of 300,000 people. Now imagine you have 300,000 extra dollars in the bank because you brought people in under your affiliate and we verified those people. Imagine that. Holy gosh, you just made money based off of your following. Okay, that's why you do that. And then this is your member link. So we give a member link, so this way you have a member link. This way you can come in and you can share, right? Share that member link. Once you can share that member link, right, then it's just like, oh, people are connecting to me. It's like, you got it. People are connecting to your email. You got it. People are connecting to all of these things. You got it. People are connecting to you. Okay, that's how that works. So you can share it, connect people to you, right? And then when they connect to you, guess what happens? You can get paid. Pretty easy, right? Next stage. So we have this whole big system that creates content that allows you to get softwares, but also pays you money for bringing more people, more users into the platform that you're going to serve anyways. Wow, right? Not bad. Okay. Next thing. I think my music stopped because of it. Let me refresh it. The next thing, the next focus is the onboarding side. On the onboarding side, okay, this specific side, it goes through your platform overview. It goes through, again, who you are. It goes through setting up your profiles. It goes through different aspects that allow you to grow, right? That's what this system does. So it goes through things that allow you to grow, to allow you to understand the software. I went through it for you, the platform, but it will go through those things as well. Once you do that, you access your account. Once you access your account, now your membership will be different than mine, right? I put ours on a custom one because we offer custom plans. Oh my gosh, it's $1,000 a month. It's expensive. Well, you're not on a custom plan. You're on a free plan. So your billing is showing free. Now we have pricing that goes up and goes up and goes up based on, again, what you need. Right? If you need unlimited of these accounts because you're building a big corporation and you're serving tons and tons of people, yeah, it's going to be more. Okay. That being said, even if you're like, oh, I want to keep it for free, and you don't see these pricing, like I hopefully, I mean, again, I shared with you that what is my agenda? First, it's to get more users. That's the first thing. The second agenda is to get people to upgrade to software because now there's a share of money. Now that there's a share of money, people get paid out. Our foundation grows, right? That's what we want. That's what we do. Okay. So we do quite a few things, again, on that side, but jumping back, why do we do that? Okay. Not that you have to do this, keep it for free. Then you continue to our social platform. Here's our social platform. And then what we do, we teach you how to make money. Like, so again, you have people that come in. So we have these people. I'm new here, excited, right? This is a minute ago. This is somebody that just built. And I'll say this. At fulfillment, and I'll say, I assume isn't fulfillment. I'll put a little winky face. So this is somebody that just came in from this live, right? So that way you can see even sharing content. I mean, we get multiple users that come in all the time, okay? Why do they come in? Well, we offer free stuff. But if you notice, this person, when they share something, we're the first filter. And then once people start using the platform, one of our first things that we say is start connecting with people. Once you connect with people, the more that you connect, the more your software comes into play. The more that you connect with people, the more your posting comes into play. The more people are seeing your content. Now, there are other ways for people to see your content. So let's say you're a profile here, right? I'll just show you really quick. Your profile here, and let's just say you post a blog. Let's just say this is your blog, right? People can now see this. So one post gets 85 views. People can now see this. People can also now share this type of content to make money. Okay, kind of cool, right? So I just walked through the process with you. That's the process. So that way you can see the process. Now, if you're like, well, I want to see like, well, I don't know yet. I want to see the pricing before I dive in. I want to see the pricing. Again, it's freaking free. But let's just say theoretically you're like, I really would like to see how that works. I could come right here. So now I'm this specific individual. Okay. I can go to upgrade. Right? So now look, it's not the pricing that you saw before, it's $0. You have a person that's $0, let's just say. There's going to be a video that walks people through it, but let's just say you're like, okay, let me just check the pricing. Now here's a different pricing metric. So then you can see, okay, we're at $0. This is what I get. Well, what happens if I pay $100 a month? What do I get? You get accesses to all of these different software. What happens if I pay $297 a month? You get more like an agency access to the solution, right? If you can see these, you can get now accesses for your people, okay? And then we'll come out with another agency build that is just like an unlimited plan with support, right? But that's in a sense simple. You could pay monthly or you could pay yearly, and you could start a trial. Every trial that we do, if you go this way, we do a 30-day trial. And if you go, there's another way we have, is called the Perception Hacker's Journey. So the Perception Hacker's Journey, what it is it's basically courses, kind of like the live that I'm doing, a little bit different, right? A little bit different. Again, you can go in and do your transformation journey. I'll just change that. The Perception Hacker's Journey, it's actually a 90-day. It was a 30-day journey. We adjusted it to a 90-day journey. You can start the journey. And when you start the journey, it's going to take you to, again, an overview, a journey overview. And what this journey overview is, you can click on the video. It's going to walk you through.
Welcome to the Perception.
It's going to walk you through exactly what that journey is, how it works. The first phase that we focus on is building your business, which is, again, a video that we're doing now. The second phase that we focus on is personal growth. Because, again, if you're just sitting here and just like, you're going to get unhealthy. You have to do stuff. Like, you have to work, you have to move, you have to do stuff, or you're going to get unhealthy. So the second phase is personal growth and development. The next phase is integrating the business and the personal growth together. The reason that we do that is because we want a holistic approach. We want a true approach to business. Business isn't just, I'm slaving away at a computer. It's figure out business, then figure out your person, like figure out who you are, right? Like really, you have to figure out who you are. Are you working out? Are you building muscles? Are you running? You have to figure you out. Are you growing your mind? Are you growing spirituality? Are you growing those things? You don't have to, but it's there for you. And then from there, we do a little mix. The mix is integrating business with personal growth. The reason that we do those is, again, it's holistic. Now it's together. Now you can actually function. You can do business and do your personal life all in one. And now we build that into a simple sequence, walks by step, similar to this, right? I mean, what I mean by similar to this is we have, like, for instance, this is a person that we went through. I just went through a quick demo. He wanted our customer service, our customer support, okay? And I just went through a quick demo, and what the demo is if you notice, this is similar to how we teach it too. It is step by step, click by click. It'll tell you what to click, how to do things. And if you're like, I need to find a link, where is this? You click the link, and it'll take you exactly where we're talking about that specific piece, exactly there. So now our trainings through this building your business are exactly there, exactly where you need, okay? So, coming back to building a business, right? So the first thing is we give you the guidance, we give you everything. That's called the Perception Hacker's Journey. Now, what are the things that we take you through? And I'll just show you really quick some of the things. So one of the first things is building your kingdom. We consider it a kingdom because it's like you're building an empire, you're building a foundation, you're building something that houses what you're going to be doing. So we just call it a kingdom, right? That way you can be the king or queen of your own kingdom. Yay, right? Fun, right? And then we go through steps. Like this is a legal step. So it's one of the first things. It's how to, like, the very first thing that we go through is your desires. How to accomplish and get the things that you desire the most. That's one of the first things that we do. How to get the things that you desire the most. The next thing that we focus on, once you understand this is the desire that I have, right? This is the need, right? This is my need, right? This is exactly what I need, right? Like we call it your idea, right? So you have your desire, then you have your idea, then we go and we create a blueprint of it. So this way you know exactly a visual representation of it. Once we do that, oh, it's set. Because we know what you want, we know what you desire. So what's the next stage? Let's legally get it set up. You're building a business, right? The answer is yeah. Cool, let's go through registration. So then we go through, what are you going to register? There's details. Are you going to do an LLC? Are you going to do a C Corp? Are you going to do an S Corp? How are you going to structure your business? So we go through those things, which most cases you would have to go pay $1,000 or $2,000 or go to school or whatever the case is to learn. We're going to cover all of that. So basically it's like you took 4 years of business school. We're going to be covering within about 10 days. Crazy, right? I mean, that's what we do. The next thing, again, we go over the registration. Then we go over like some of these important things, like not necessarily your operations yet, right? Because we follow a specific stage, but we go through your terms, how to set up your terms, how to set up your privacy, because those are important. How to set up your policies and procedures, because those are important, right? If you're doing taxes, not doing taxes, we help you. Let's make sure that the taxes are done. And then from there, based off your business, we'll go over what's the law of the land. What I mean by that is right now you're working with C law. It's called C law, right? You're working in C law. So what is the law within that space? We just say call it law of the land, but it's the law within that space. What's the law? So now you understand your law. Do you need case law? Right? Do you need specific case law to represent you? Most cases it's no, but if again, some people have a yes, right? It just depends on the business. Then we go through again, are you a C Corp? Are you an LLC? What are you? From that piece, then what we do is we jump into your personal growth. Your personal growth is how do you separate yourself personally from the business? Because you don't want to be held liable for things because people are crazy. Like people are. Like you get people that do like just crazy things. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. We don't want the crazy people here. What I mean by that is you get people that come in, and when these people come in, right, some of these people take advantage. So what you want to do is you want to protect yourself. So we go over some of the protection aspects of this. Okay. Next, there's quite a bit that we cover here. Let me make sure my headset is coming in correctly. There we go. Now my headset should be coming in correctly on this specific stream. But then once we get this thing covered, right, like how to legally protect yourself, then we jump in and structure your business model. And we teach you a business model that's structured, again, that helped us. We're nothing special, I promise you. It's nothing special. But how the frig were we able to get 12,000 users within a month? How the frig were we able to get thousands per day? How the frig were we able to do that? Well, this is part of the process, right? Part of the process allows us to do these things. There we go. Part of the process allows us to, again, like build something that is just like so crazy that it creates freedom, because that's what we're doing. Is we're not sitting here like I'm building a business. Like, I mean, some of us build a business because it's like I have passion, I have this. That's not a freaking business. That's a nonprofit. Build your nonprofit. Like, for instance, we have a nonprofit called HolyShare, holyshare.org. Build the nonprofit there, okay? You don't have to build everything else there. Just build your nonprofit. Simple? I think so. Okay, the next thing that you focus on is what we do on the Perception Hackers Journey is we walk through, now that we have the legal out of the way, now we're going to go say, okay, now let's build influence. So we go through a quick little website, make sure you have a website done, sales funnels done, right? The next thing we focus on is, okay, you have your business done, the perception of it. Now we're going to focus on the marketing, the influence, the driving, the traffic, the getting people, the getting your first person, right? We focus on that piece. The next thing that we focus on is, here, I'll switch this. The next thing that we focus on is, now that you have your business done, your marketing done, you're starting to get people. Now it's time to start focusing on the operations. The operations to be able to think and create. This is kind of that ACE metric, okay? We cover all of this stuff. So again, we go through 30 days worth. I'm just sharing with you the Perception Hackers Journey. 30 days worth, 10 days business, 10 days person, 10 days mixture. Then we go through 30 to 90 days because it is a 90-day journey. The 30 to 90 days is based upon growth. We call it the ACE of business. So it's the acquisition side. There's certain metrics of acquisition. Then the next side that we focus on is creation. There's certain aspects of creating. This is, again, it's seeing the data, seeing what's happening, and creating processes that allow and connect to the expansion stage. And then the last stage is expansion, right? That specific course, it's expensive. I'll explain why it's expensive, okay? It is expensive because we have a done-for-you business. It is expensive because we have like literally the websites, the everything is done for you. The entire business, the operation and everything is 90 to 95 to 99, depending on you, % the way done for you. You just connect it and follow a few different steps, right? You follow the journey. It is done for you. So imagine a business that is completely done for you, that you can go and you can brand, you can go and do yourself. Now it is expensive. I'm not going to say it's not. It is expensive, but we try to counter the expense because we know that, oh, you're going to buy these softwares anyways. You're going to build a website anyways. You're going to do these things anyways. So what we do is we say, okay, let's package all of that together. It is $1,000. Like I said, it's expensive. It's $1,000. But what the $1,000 does, what it gives you, is a done for you business. A done for you business. Website's done. Operations are done. Marketing materials done. You get a course. Most people sell a course for $1,000. We do a complete done for you business and say, here's a done for you business. It follows specific metric. I'll show you the metric that it follows, okay? So this is part of the metric that it follows. Some of the other aspects of the metric, I'll just show you this. So if I'll just jump into Canva. We do Canva a lot because we share content. So like when we build something, we like to share it. Canva's easy to share, right? But the idea of the Perception Hackers Journey is to generate passive income. That's its goal. And the logical understanding is this. Like, again, this is if you want to understand what is the path of it, it's what is passive income. You have to understand what passive income is. What is the Perception Hackers Journey? You have to understand the pathway of it and what are the tools that we use. I went over the tools. I went over GFunnel. I went over those things. I went over why it is, again, the best. I went over that, okay? But if you're like, I go over it again. Let me go over it one more time. So again, first, it's what is our purpose? If you notice ACE, right? ACE, right? How we had it is attitude conquers everything, but there's a lot of different things for it. Acquisition, creation, expansion, same exact thing, right? ACE. Our purpose is to simply create, right? Again, show you the door, guide you up to that door, that perception door, and help you open that door to a brand new perception. This way, you can transform yourself into your true, unique potential. That's our purpose. Okay. Again, what is passive income? Passive income is basically gaining income with minimal effort. Now, there's effort in the creation side, but there is minimal effort once these things are established because you have automation, because you have certain things that are working for you. Okay? To make it easy, to make it easier. So passive income is the idea of freedom. So we call that freedom. Okay? The journey, how we go is first somebody starts. You start the journey. So you create a free account. You go down the path. You go and you create it. From there, you gain the knowledge that is needed. We structure it in a specific way. I'll go over that in a second. We structured it in a specific way, but you gain the knowledge. From there, you build the business. Again, we have it 90 to 95% the way done for you, unless you do it for free. Because that journey, we have two ways. We have a paid way or we have a free way. Wow. You didn't expect that, right? You have a paid way and a free way of going on this journey. Well, why the heck would I ever pay if I can get it for free? Why would I ever do that? Again, it's because it's time, value, money. Either you're going to invest time in creating the thing, or you're going to invest money and have it created for you. Make sense? So you can go on the path for free. You can go through the courses and build everything for free, zero cost, for free. You can do those things. Again, will you need software? Yes. So eventually you will subscribe and upgrade to our software solutions. You will, right? You can go down that path. You can, right? Heck, you can go even use your own software and go down this path. You can. Or you can have it done for you. It's just, what is your time worth? Okay? That's why we have those two paths. The next thing, again, we focus on your business build. We focus on driving traffic, teaching you how to drive traffic. You have people that follow you. You do. You have people that love you. You do. You have people that want to be with you. They want to hear you. They want to know your voice. You do. They want to know who you are because you're so powerful. You do. There's so many people around you that love and cherish you so much. You do. So if you're like, I can't market, I can't influence, I promise you, you already are doing it, but without even knowing that you're doing it. Okay? That is the driving traffic. It's not about this marketing techniques and all of it. I mean, it is, but what it is about resonating with people. The next thing is, once you did that, you're starting to make money. Well, we want to empower you and say, hey, you learned the process. It's time to create your products. You figured it out. You're building your army. It's time to create your process. It's time to create. And then we should walk you through creating your own process. And then from that point, all you have to do is repeat, follow the same steps, repeat, follow the same steps for any business, any creation, any idea, any desire that you could ever have. So you could literally use this course over and over and over and over again and change the variables. Imagine that. You can use the course over and over and over again, but change the variables. Is that not the most valuable investment, whether it's the free investment where you're investing time, because that's valuable, right? Time is extremely valuable. Whether you're investing time or you're investing money, it's extremely valuable, right? Isn't that the most valuable investment you could ever make? Is a system that goes through and repeats the process of creation, repeats the process of creation. Crazy, right? And we structure it very easy. This is how we structure it. Again, it's 90 days, right? Why do we do 90 days? So we don't rush you, so you have some time. 90 days. I mean, you have a milestone, 90 days. In 90 days, I'm going to achieve my desire. In 90 days, I'm going to achieve the things that I want. In 90 days, I'm going to achieve these things. In 90 days, I'm going to do it. That's your first thing. Then we say, okay, perfect. Well, you can't just sit here and gain some information. Let's get you rocking. So the first thing is, let's get your business created so you created something. If you don't value yourself, let's build 10 days worth of value and value yourself. Now let's mix those things together so you understand the business and the value of who you are. Let's mix those things together. Oh my gosh, I am set. I'm ready to go. Great. Now we're going to do a soft launch. Boom, soft launch. Day 30, soft launch. And now day 30 is all focused on acquisition. It's the ACE of business. Acquisition, creation, and expansion. Those phases. Acquisition focuses on people's hot buttons, resonating with people, getting people's attention. Because people don't know who the frig you are. And you need to get them to know who you are, and you need to convert their attention. Acquisition is to acquire their attention and to convert these people. The next thing is, once you've done that, you have to focus on creation. How do you serve them correctly? Creation equals service. How do you serve people correctly? Last piece, expansion. How do you expand it? How do you influence more? And then how we structure it day by day. This is our day by day. Introduction to each and every course, each and every session. So this way you know what the heck we're talking about. We focus on success programming because there is a mindset required. If people are like, well, I don't want to give you the mindset training. There is a mindset required, and the mindset required is based upon Think and Grow Rich. It's based upon like people like Earl Nightingale, what they did, right? Carnegie, what he did, right? All these people, what they did. It's focus on these things. This is what like some of the big gurus will try to teach you, like Tony Robbins and them. They will try to teach you these things. So we embed it because our goal is to program the mindset for success. The next thing we go is the daily knowledge. What is the day-to-day knowledge that you need on that specific task and that specific focus? What is it that you need to understand to be able to implement? We don't want you to just follow. We want you to use your brain. Daily knowledge is understanding and soaking that information in. From there, we focus into our action steps. Our action steps are literally taking the daily knowledge and applying these steps to you, applying these things. Next, we focus on our review and reflection. Review and reflection, we want you to review and reflect each and everything. Each and everything that you create, each and every module that you create, we want you to review and reflect upon that. Okay? We want that. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the structures of the courses, of how it works, of the journey, right? Now, again, are there ways of making money? Of course, right? Again, that's why we use the tools that we use, the GFunnel platform. That's why we use it, right? Because income can be made through services. Income can be made through the affiliate commissions or the partnership programs. Income could be earned through your product commissions, selling products or selling somebody else's products. It can be earned from the marketplace. It can be earned from posting content. There's a lot of ways that income can be earned. In this specific program, this is how it's earned, okay? So people earn 80% commission. That's their upfront, right? Because they have the ability to come in and resell our entire business model, in a sense, as their own, to resell it, bring people back in, right? And they earn an 80% commission. Now there is more to that. I'll dive in. 80% commission. The next side is the affiliate side. People who sign up for the software subscriptions, the software services, right? There's a multi-tier payout. It's over 50% commission. We do a shoulder-to-shoulder share. So this way it's not like, wow, we're better than you or anything else. It's shoulder to shoulder. You brought value, you deserve that value back. We'll focus on the creation and the operations of things. You focus on the influence of things. From there, again, you can make money on the products and services. Now here's an example. I want to show you an example of those earnings so you understand. So now we could sell this thing for low. Like let's say it's $100. I mean, because we build it and it's pre-done. We could do that. Now there's a reason that we don't do that. So number one, when we give something for free, people don't value it. They just don't value it. They really don't. It could be the most valuable information in the world. They don't value it. And what I mean by that is sometimes people don't value, and I had a question, do you help with food trucks? Absolutely help with food trucks. We have our own restaurant software for food trucks. So yes, sorry, I just saw that comment. So Steven asked, so this helps with a food truck? The answer is absolutely yes. I'm going to deviate just a second, right? Just a second. Hopefully, I'll just do this. Absolutely. We have online ordering. Let me just type them. Sorry. Online ordering. See how easy this is? Apply for food trucks. Okay. So sorry, I had to just message back. But see how I'm doing a live and I'm getting people that come in. That's how easy this is. It's just doing lives. Whether that lives on TikTok, whether lives on YouTube, whether lives on Facebook, it doesn't really matter. It's just doing lives and explaining the program. right? Explaining how it works. But yes, so we have what I'm going through right now is so this way, Steve, if you're listening, or Steven, what I'm going through right now is the personal system. We also, separate from that, we have our business systems. Our business systems apply to any type of business. So we build business niche by niche. I'll show you our restaurant build. So we have like a restaurant build, since that goes with food trucks. We have a restaurant build. We have an event build. We have a lawyer build. We have door-to-door builds. We have multiple ones. But the thing that I've been covering is specifically what a person, an individual can do. The business can do a whole lot more, and the individuals can serve the businesses within our solution, if that makes sense. They can serve them. So whether it's the marketing sides, they can serve the business. Whether it's the operation sides, they can serve the different businesses. The thing I'm showing is there are a lot of ways of making money. This is just the personal side. You have the personal side, and then you have the business side. And that's how our structure within GFunnel is. You have the personal accounts, and then you have organizational accounts. An organizational account is basically like, I'll show you. So let's say I'm in here, right? Let me switch back to, this is a personal account. So my personal account is going to have my own personal profile. So this would be my own personal profile with my own personal applications, right? We also have business ones. These business ones we customize specifically for the niche, specifically for the industry, or specifically for the company. Okay, so now I would have, let's say, a business one. So let me jump over to profile in the business. This could change now based upon that specific business. Okay, and we have it where a business could come in, a business can have an online store, or, right, they can use their own software. So I'll give you like an example. Anna's Island Grill is a restaurant that's using our solutions. See, you even have a little picture of me right here. Okay, let me exit that. A restaurant that's using our solutions. Now, there is an advanced back-end system. I won't go over it because it's a little bit, actually I can go over it. It's super, super simple, but for people that aren't in the restaurant space or the food industry, it could be complex because what is a menu? What are add-ons? How do you substitute things? Like, that can be complex to some people, right? But for normal like restaurants, they know that. That's what they deal with on a day-to-day basis. But this is an example where the business can have its restaurant. The business can have its own online ordering system, right? So now we can have an online ordering system. And then in the back end, we have a CRM that goes and tracks any and all details, where then we can set up automated marketing. And the automated marketing can reach out to people. It can take phone calls for people. It can do all of the different things. That's in a sense going back. And then we can also do the marketing side on things. So let's say a marketing side is, I'm going to run a business like this. I'm going to run a business, and this specific business, right, this specific one is, they need birthday campaigns. Well, how easy is it to come right here to jump into our ads account and to run a birthday campaign? I'll show you. Jump into home, right? I'm in the demo account. What will you advertise today? Right? So let's say that I want to advertise a birthday campaign. I will be offering a free software. I'll do just software, but think of it as like food or appetizer or whatever. Software solution. Free software solution, period. Let's just say that's it, right? You come in here, you just press generate. That's it. Crazy, right? Now what it does, based on the platforms that you can select, so I can select all. Based on the platforms that I select, I can do just Meta Calls, Messenger, I can do WhatsApp, I can do Instagram, I can do any of these things. Based on that, what this AI is going to do, the AI is going to not only, again, if you notice, not only go and create that, but it's going to create everything for me. Here you go. Celebrate your special day with GFunnel Business. We're excited to announce the birthday campaign, free software. Look how many ads it just created for me. I didn't really do that much. What did I do? I want to advertise a birthday campaign. I will be offering the AI did everything. Now, do you need a social media manager? Do you need a social media expert to now run your ads? And the answer is no, you don't. Gosh, you could come in here. So let's say I want to use this. I want to create an ad with this. It'll bring now the ad in. Let's say I want to do that. Okay, here's my ad. It's all pre-done for me. All I do is connect my account, right? I would connect my account, and then I would come in. I would just check the marketing, right? On this specific case, I would maybe have these. I would maybe remove those. And then what I would do is I would come in and I would say, I want people that had a birth date within this time. And now they're going to see those specific ads specifically. Wow. Isn't that crazy? And then all I do is I come here, I can select a website of where I want to send them. So here's a website, www.that, or my landing page, or my online ordering. I can come in and I can now select my budget. I want $3 per day, right? $5 per day, $10 a day. And I just press launch my campaign and it's done, right? That's kind of jumping off track. So now let me jump back to the personal aspect. So that's a business. Hopefully that answered your question, Stephen. Can you promote this thing within here? And also what I'll do is let me share with you the link. So here is a live link if you have questions. Now I'm sharing a live link. If the person has questions, they can come in. I can share invite, like I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm doing a live right here within the platform in the broadcasting room. I could now, let's say I'm doing a live with somebody, right? Or multiple people come in. I can share them a link to my broadcast room. They could come right in and ask those questions live. And when they come in and ask those questions live, guess what I can do? I can answer them. I can take care of that person, right? And if you're like, well, I don't know everything that the platform can do. That's why we are here, okay? Again, that's the business side. Can you make money on the business side and serving businesses? Absolutely. That's why we have all those softwares. On this specific business model, what can you do? I'll just show you. Again, we have a free account, a free journey that people can come, or a done for them business. The whole business is done because there's complexities there. It's how much time, like, do you value time or do you value money? Like, really, if you value time, you're going to invest money. If you value money, you're going to invest time. Unfortunately, that's how it works. So which do you value? Do you value time? If the answer is yes, then your investment is money. If you value money, I know money has great value, but if you value money, you're going to invest more time. Weird how that paradigm is, right? Weird. That's how this works. So people who value time will most likely get a done-for-them system that can generate them passive income. Most likely they're going to pay $1,000 for that done-for-them business. Now that done-for-them business, right? I'm just going over the commissions of it. Let's say there's 8 people that buy in a month's period of time. It's almost $7,000. Can you sell more? Yeah, people sell hundreds of these. I mean, this is just 8. Doing 8 in an entire month can cover a 9 to 5. Now, if we sold this at $100, because we could, right? If we sold this at $100, making $700 just doesn't cut it. So if you're going to put in the work, you're going to put in the work anyways. You might as well make the most that you can, right? That's business, right? But I want to serve these people. That's why we're here, to serve these people, to create passive money, to create passive income. That's why we're here. And again, we open up the doors where if you just noticed, there was a message of a person asking, can you serve food trucks? The answer is yes, we can. Can you serve lawyers? Yes, we can. Can you serve any industry we can serve? So how does that empower you as an individual? So let's say you're here, you're recruiting your army in. Now let's say your army's like, you know what? I don't want to do this type of business model. Instead, I want to open up an agency business model in the restaurant space, in the nail salon space, in the hair salon space, in this. Yes, we have the software and solutions to allow that and make that and empower that to happen. So the person can completely separate from this and say, yeah, this is good. I recouped my money back. Now I'm focusing in the nail salon, the hair salon. And they learned all of our softwares in the meantime. They learned how to serve people in the meantime. They learned how to build their business in the meantime. They learned how to do all of those stuff in the meantime. That's part of the journey. The journey is going through the process and then creating your own product, creating your own solution, creating your own stuff if you desire. Some people aren't creators, so they just continue to sell. They're just influencers. Great, right? That's how it works, okay? On a commission basis, so why do we pay such high commissions up front when doing like the personal basis, right? And we have tons of them that we're building out. So this is just like the generic one, right? Digital marketing, the generic one. We'll have a restaurant specific business, which is any and all different systems and trainings that you need to be able to serve the restaurant space. We'll have that. Same with every single industry. We'll have those ones. Okay. I'm just showing you the generic one. This is the generic one. Okay. On the generic one, why do we pay so much? And on every system, we structure it the same. Why do we pay so much upfront? It's because cash is king. We understand that if you have cash coming in, you can do things. You can invest that cash in other places. We understand that. That's why we pay high commissions, period. If you have more money, you have more money to do stuff. Why would I ever pay you $100 that gives you nothing to do? You can't even pay freaking rent with that thing or pay for your car note for that thing. You can't do it. So we pay you high commissions so that way you can choose to grow with GFunnel. That's why it's the best solution there is, period, on the market, period. Right? It's not just here I'm getting software. It's an entire world, and it keeps on creating. People come in, people are brilliant, people have ideas. It keeps on creating. It keeps on building. It keeps on growing. Nothing stops it. We have people that come in. That's why we create a lot of those filters, is because we don't want that trash, that garbage to come in, because once that garbage and trash comes in, they can affect all of us. We don't want that. We experience that. That's why we go through the legal stuff. That's why we go through some of these things that we go through. It's to protect you, because you can have the best business ever, but if you don't know how to legally protect you, if you don't know how to do those things, guess what happens? Nothing. You lose. Okay? Anyways, that's the system, kind of how the money and stuff is separated. 80% goes to you. Okay? The nonprofits, so we give to nonprofits about 10% to nonprofits. So we give out, so you're anything that earns, you're earning with purpose. So we pick specific nonprofits and we give out to them. And then the we, this is like the people that bring you in. This is the us. This is the everyone else. The we is, again, it's I referred you in. I get money. That's part of the we, right? I'm a business running. That's part of the we. There's a part of the we here. So there's the we part where we gain based off of the we. Okay. The next side, again, I covered this on setup. How our partner systems work. So let's say the goal is to make $10,000 a month or more. Okay. How we empower it is we have software subscriptions and software referral bonuses, service subscriptions, service referral bonuses. Okay. We have product well, sometimes it's a one-time product, and we have product payout systems. We have member verifications. So when somebody comes in, we pay $1 for every member that is created. Now, why do we do that? Because it generates a lead, and that lead can possibly be converted. It now allows us to have the cheapest, least expensive cost per lead. Most cost per leads, it's $15, it's $20, it's $30, it's $50 for just a lead, and then you have the cost for conversion. If we can now isolate that lead cost to $1, we have a lot more margins to work with. So not all of our margins go to advertisement. We have a lot more margins to work with. And if we can now push those margins to you to grow, right, to advertise, or for anyone else to grow to advertise, if we can now push those, we have a win, okay? And then based on your tracking link, we do a 365-day cookie, meaning the people are connected to you for a year's time. If they never even sign up, never even convert, never even do anything, and then when they convert one day within that year's time, you gain credit on it. That's how the system works. So again, how you can make revenue. This is just the personal system. The organization or the business has its own solutions. This is just the personal for clarity. You can make money through reselling funnels. You can make money through reselling websites, because you can build funnels and websites within our system. You can make money through selling business models such as this. This is a business model, right? You can make money through that. You can make money by creating email sequences and reselling email sequences. You can create money based on, again, Social media posts. People want specific social media posts, so they buy them from you. From creating ad copy. Even though we have AI ad copy, right? You can actually make money off of your ad copy too. You can make money off of selling ebooks or giving them for free. You can make money off of creating challenges. Just like ours, we're creating a journey, right? You can make money off of short little challenges. Not a 90-day, but maybe it's 7-day, right? You can make money on full-on courses. So again, we have a 90-day course. You can have a 30-day course or a 20-day course or a course of how to do your taxes or a course to do XYZ. We have all the software to build it. You can sell digital solutions, physical products. You can do drop shipping. Of course, you can do like restaurant online ordering. Of course, you can do those things. You can sell your own self as support. You're there to support the operations of people. You can sell professional services or digital services, digital solutions, where you're the consultant coming in, you're consulting for them. You can sell different SaaS within the platform, or you can do custom development within the platform. All of them within the platform, everything. So basically what we do is we connect your world. We connect the physical aspects of your world, your business, your personal life, your hobbies, to the digital aspects. Same thing. Your business, your personal life, and your hobby is the same thing that exists. We create a gateway or a journey that connects your physical life and your digital life together as one, right? And that's the GFunnel as one. We connect them as one, okay? Now, stepping back just for a second, okay? Like, whoa, we just covered a lot of stuff, right? It's been an hour and a half. We covered a lot of stuff. We did. But can you see now why I say that GFunnel is the #1 platform? Can you see it? We have all the software, all the best solutions on the market. Can you see it? We have ways of creating wealth and revenue based off of anybody and anybody who's going, can you see it? Can you see the vision? Can you see the processes? Like I always say, can you hack the perception? Can you dive deeper than the surface level of what's expressed? Dive deeper and see the processes of expansion that we're providing. Can you see it? If you can see it, then you'll easily understand that GFunnel is the #1 platform, #1 solution. Okay. So my question for you is simple: is what do you desire? What do you desire to create? What do you desire to have? All of those things can be done within GFunnel. GFunnel truly is a platform to channel your success. And what I want to do, I want to give you a challenge. Whether, again, you have money or you don't have money, I don't care. I want you to make an investment, and this is what I want you to invest. Either your time or your money. Because your success matters. Your influence matters. It really does. It matters. Absolutely matters. And I want you to decide and make a choice to invest in yourself. And decide and make the choice to create first your free account with GFunnel. Create a free account. Test the waters, put the toe in, dip it in, make sure it's for you. Make sure it's for you beforehand. Is it a perfect system? No, it's not. But we're always creating and always building out systems. We're always adding to it. And if you can have a foundation that is always growing, do you win? So, create your free account today. You saw a little bit of GFunnel. Again, we're putting together the journeys. We'll put together the restaurant space. We'll put together a lot of these different things. Jump in. Create your free account first. If you're like, I don't want to invest, I don't have the money to invest, well, invest your time in creation. Start creating. Because that's the most important thing. Your legacy, your influence is the most important thing. Because again, everything else is just a system of slavery that is designed to control your mind. Free yourself. I should have like the red pill and the blue pill, right? Like, free yourself. Do you want the red pill, or I'll get one as a prop next time. I'll have a little prop and I'll say, make your choice. And I'll even wear the glasses like Neo. We'll do it. We'll do it for sure. Okay. But again, this is GFunnel. My name is Cameron Garlick. If you have questions on it, I mean, feel free. If you're looking, if you're on Facebook, looking at it, if you're on YouTube, looking at it, wherever you're at in the content space, looking at it, direct message me if you desire. Direct message me. I'll walk you through. If you're like, well, I have an idea and I don't know if it's going to help. Like, again, like Steve had one. Hey, do you service like food trucks? I need some help with some food, like food trucks. I want customers. I want this. I want that. And the answer is yes. Let's go through a discovery, and let's draw out exactly what is needed for that business, exactly what is needed for the success, and let's create it together. Let's channel your success, and let's channel your success with GFunnel. Again, thanks so much for your time. Hopefully that was informative. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks so much. We'll see you.